It is very difficult to find your favorite desert home when you are staying in a hotel for a couple days or even a couple weeks in an Airbnb. But what we have here in the desert is we have a lot of seasonal rentals. Those tend to be from about a month to 4 months. They're turnkey, and they also tend to be more economical than the other two options. So one of the things I'm going to show you today is one of those seasonal rentals, so you can get a feel for how you can just come down with your clothes and your toothbrush, and you can be getting a feel for the desert, understanding what areas speak to you the most, and just looking around at neighborhoods and seeing where you'd like to live. So here's an example of somewhere that you could stay. And it is fully turnkey, like I said, and you've got a lot of different things. The whole kitchen is stocked. In this particular case, in fact, this one is going to be used for Thanksgiving dinner next week. We've got everything you need. So we've got all the glasses that you need, and of course, margarita glasses being the most plentiful because those are the most important. We've got all your silverware. We've got all the stuff that you need to be making all your food, right? Everything is ready to go. You've got a full-size fridge. You've got a full-size pantry. You've got laundry as well. And in this particular case, you've got 3 bedrooms even. So you can bring some friends and family down to take a look. So you've got bedroom number 1 is right here. And then let me show you around a little bit more. We've got another bedroom down here with its own bathroom. And let's go back to the primary suite where you've got tons of room. You've got a full bathroom. And you even have your Wi-Fi, and you've got a TV. You're good to go. Now, a little bit more about this property. In addition, now this particular one, of course, there's lots of them out there for many different amounts. This one rents in the summertime for $2,900 a month. So if you, or at least that was the most recent amount. So if you're here and you want to go ahead and just see what it's like in the summertime, it's really not as bad as people might have you believe, but you can stay here and get that feel. It goes up to a little over $5,000 a month for the 2024 April. April's usually the most expensive month because we have the festivals here. But let me just take you around a little bit in our backyard. This one in particular is on a golf course, as you can see by the nets in this particular case. And if you are a golfer and you are running low on golf balls, you're going to get a few of them back here, I promise you. So we've got not a built-in barbecue, but we've got a barbecue that's already connected to gas. You've got a lovely patio area. And then let me take you down here a little bit. You can just kind of get a feel for what this would be like if you were staying here. In this particular case, there's your front door, nice and secluded. And then down here, and this is the part that I think is so nice. If you want to come out, have your coffee, hang out, and just enjoy this beautiful dry desert air in the morning, you've got your little area for that. And of course, it does have a full 2-car garage with extra parking in the driveway as well. So you are going to be more than happy enjoying this property for a month, 2 months, 3 months, or any of the other ones that are around here. There really is the best way for you to come if you have some time to spend and get a feel for the desert and understand which of the areas, which of the 9 desert cities, or any number of neighborhoods within those 9 desert cities are going to be the place that you would like to call home. And in the meantime, you can house hunt in style.
So I thought it might be fun to show you some of the options that you have when you're looking for seasonal rentals. And when you are looking, now, of course, I'm more than happy to do a search for you and get those over to your email. You don't even have to worry about it. But if you're just looking around online and let's say you're on Zillow or something like that, you can get on, and if you're looking at the information that is in the description, you're going to be able to get a good feel for what is and what isn't a seasonal rental. So, for instance, 2 months minimum required availability now through the entire 2025-26 season. Monthly rates 7,500 for November and December, 8,000 for January and April. So, as an example, now this is one of the more expensive ones, and they can be more expensive. They can also be a lot less expensive. So the one that I was showing earlier for the high season is going to be more like $4,000 to $5,000 a month. And even in the fall, you might be able to get for 3,500, 3,800, something like that. For even something as nice as what I was just showing you earlier. But what I want to show you here really is that when you're reading through descriptions, that is your indication right there that we are looking for a seasonal rental, something you can rent for, again, 1, 2, in this case, they want minimum of 2, for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months even. And one of the things that might be kind of fun for you too, if you're looking for your desert home, you're not sure which neighborhood, you're not sure which area, just in general, do you want to live in Palm Springs? Palm Springs is on the west-hand side of the valley, and it's going to be one of the first city that you're going to hit when you're coming in from LA, for instance. And if you are coming from Phoenix, and that's LA to Phoenix, kind of runs that right through the Coachella Valley. If you're coming from Phoenix, the first city you're going to hit is Coachella. So the next city is Indio. That's where the one that we've been looking at in this video today. The middle city is Palm Desert, and then you have several other cities in addition. So I pulled some Palm Desert listings to show you. Here's one for 8,000. Here's one, it says 3,900. We're going to look here. This also, it's in Sun City, which I think would be kind of fun. Now, this one is booked, and they'll usually tell you in the description. If the agent has been doing seasonal rentals for a while, they know what to put in there. Now, some of them are a little bit more confusing. It's furnished, but they don't really mention different rates for different months. I mean, that's your dead giveaway that it's a seasonal rental. It's different rates for different months. But, and some of them aren't describing it as well, but I can always help you nail that down, the one that's going to work best for you. I also would recommend that you are booking these at least 6 months in advance. If you have really specific things that you're looking for, if you're a little more flexible, you don't care if it has a pool or a certain amount of bedrooms, or if it's on the golf course or in a certain neighborhood, then it's going to be a lot easier to find you something, because there's always something available. But if you're really specific, it's really good to get 6 months plus out when you're booking. But one thing that might be fun to do is to come down to the desert and say, hey, I'm going to stay for 6 months, and I'm going to rent for 2 months in Sun City. So this would be a great example. And here's a gorgeous home in Sun City in Palm Desert. And it's got, I think it has its own pool. Let's forward a little bit faster. Okay, this one doesn't have its own pool. Still a gorgeous backyard. You're going to have the neighborhood pool to go to. But if you're into golf too, or pickleball or whatever, you can stay there for a couple months. You have everything that you need in the rental. You can go meet some people. You can go to the restaurant. You can go play pickleball. You can see if you're really enjoying those people. Then you can go back and, oops, let's get back here. And then maybe your next thing that you want to do is you want to go try Trilogy or something. In this particular case, let's look. There's another one here. I can't remember which location this is in. General property information. Where's my... Also, by the way, if you see turnkey, that's another dead giveaway that is likely going to be a seasonal rental. So in any case, so we've got, okay, we've looked at that one like 10 times, sorry. So we've got all sorts of options here. So this one, oh, look how pretty that is. You're going to be looking out onto the golf course. So let's say you want to go stay in Sun City for a couple of months, and then you want to try Trilogy in La Quinta. That one, the owners just bought the golf course. The golf course had gone bankrupt, and the owners decided to get together and buy it. And this golf course, they just had their grand opening. It is absolutely gorgeous. They redid the restaurant. And honestly, their dues are not that much, especially considering that the owners now own the golf course. And let me tell you, somebody who lives in a golf course community with an owner who isn't doing my favorite job as far as taking care of the golf course, sometimes it might be nice to have the owners have a little bit more say on the golf course. It's something to consider if that's going to be an important aspect of the neighborhood to you. Some of them where the homeowners own it, some of them it's just a separate private entity. So something to consider. But you can spend some time in each community. You can say, hey, Lisa, I want to go live in Sun City for 2 months and I want to try this trilogy. And then there's this other neighborhood, there's Ironwood. My friends told me it's fantastic. I want to go check that one out. And we can even kind of move you around. Honestly, for me, I might do something like that. Try a different city and, see what you think. But anyway, I think if you have any questions, this is a really fun way to check out the desert, see what you think. And I would be more than happy to help you with that. If you just have any questions, you can always get on and schedule a Zoom or a call with me. And you can use the QR code or the link that is always in my YouTube information and description. And if you are thinking about moving down here and you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe, and we'll get you taken care of. So I hope everything is well in your desert home search, and I'm here if you need me.